All right, everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to Three and Out with the Dolphins. Your host Ron here, as I give you all the breakdowns of how the Dolphins do against them Raiders. Yes, the Dolphins struggle coming off their bye week. I thought the Dolphins going to go ahead on and fire out, you know, jump on top of the Raiders. You got a rookie quarterback. You had O'Connell running the hands for the silver and black, but that don't mean nothing. The Dolphins struggled. Almost lost the game today. Really did. They almost lost the game. And to me, that's a damn shame. A very, very damn shame. Um, it just that seems to me when the Dolphins were on their bye week, they just came out sluggish. And I thought that okay, we got Kane back, monstrated out Kane, he gonna go ahead and run things, but no. The Raiders came to play, but with all those mistakes on offense, penalties, interceptions, fumbles, almost cost the Dolphins the game. But they held on, spanking the Raiders 20-13 as they moved to 7-3, holding the number one spot in the AFC East. Yes, they are. All right, let's go over scoring summary. First quarter, Daniel Carlson kicked a 34-yard field goal, putting the Raiders on top 3-0. First quarter, Tua Tagovailoa hit Tyreek Hill 38-yard pass for a touchdown, which put the Dolphins up. Raiders 3, Dolphins 7. Raiders driving the ball down the field. Devontae Adams kicked a 46-yard field goal, which put the Raiders up 10-7. Moving into the second quarter, Savon Ahmed, 11-yard pass from Tua Tagovailoa. Now we getting interesting here. We have a ball game, which put the Dolphins up 14-10. And always, Carson, they right hand kicker kicked them a 47-yard field goal. A 47-yard field goal. Putting the Raiders up 13, Dolphins 14 in the third quarter. Jason Sanders get the 41-yard field goal, putting the Dolphins up 17-13. Jason Sanders kicked a 51-yard field goal, putting the Dolphins up 20-13. That's basically much it. In the fourth quarter, neither team scored because the defense was stepping up. Yes, the defense stepped up. Thank you for my buddy who had those key interceptions, which sealed the game as the Dolphins walked away with the victory. Just like I said, the Dolphins did not come to play today. And if they continue this foolishness, because we got the Jets on the 24th, which is Friday, a 3 o'clock p.m. game in the Jets' backyard, then we are in trouble. All right, going over the stats. Like I said, Adrian O'Connell, he did good. 24-41, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. He was sacked twice for 11-yard loss. The rushing game was not there. It was not there for the Raiders. The Raiders carried the ball 16 times for 36 yards. That sucked. That sucked. But on the passing game, Devontae Adams had 7 receptions for 82 yards, 1 touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 4 receptions for 49 yards. Michael Mayer, 4 receptions for 46 yards. Hunter Renfrow. Yes, the old Big Daddy Renfrow was getting in the action. 5 receptions for 42 yards. Trey Tucker, 2 receptions for 36 yards. Josh Jacob, 1 reception for 12 yards. Amir Abdul, one reception for 4 yards, and Austin Hooper had zero reception for 0 yards, which give the Raiders 24 receptions for 271 yards and a touchdown. The long deep bomb to Devontae Adams. Yes. Just like I said, the mistakes. Las Vegas Raiders recovered the fumble. And then Devon Dablo recovered the fumble. That was two fumbles by the Dolphins. Two fumbles. That's a damn shame. A total damn shame. But they managed to win. How the Dolphins did it, they managed. All right, on the passing side of the Miami Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa, 20 of 39, 325 yards, two touchdowns, one interception. He was sacked one time for a 2 yard loss. Raheem Mostert ran the ball for 22 carries for 86 yards. Tua Tago, 2 carries for 6 yards. Savon Ahmed, 3 carries for 6 yards. Devon Kane had 1 carry for 1 yard. I guess Coach Daniels said, you know what, we're going to try to get Devon Kane in the mix, but he just couldn't get it going. And Daniel said, you know what, we're going to sit you out. We're just going to let Mostert and Ahmed handle the hams. The Dolphins carried the ball for 28 times for 99 yards. On Miami receiving end, the dynamic duo, Tua to Hill. Yes. Hill had 10 receptions for 146 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Waddle had 4 receptions for 55 yards. Roby Chosen, 2 receptions for 39 yards. Savon Ami had 3 receptions, 25 yards, and a touchdown. Cedric Wilson had 3 receptions for 23 yards. Alec Ingold, 3 receptions for 16 yards. Julian Hill had 1 reception for 10 yards. Raheem Mostert had 1 reception for 7 yards. And Devon Kane had 1 reception for 4 yards. But, Kane came in. He was ready. He did full practice. He had him light. But why risk him to re-injure that knee again and put him out for the rest of the season? So he was just doing touches here and there to try and test their Raider defense, and that defense was on point. As always, the mistakes, the interceptions, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. That's 4 turnovers. Turnovers turns into points. Points turns into victories for your opposing team. Pathetic. Yes, penalties and mistakes can cost you the game. But the way the game was played, 20-13, yeah, a 7-point lead. But with those turnovers, the Raiders did not know how to capitalize on those turnovers, which kept Miami in cruise control all the way. And what sealed the game? What really sealed the game was Jalen Ramsey. 2 interceptions. Those key interceptions by Jalen Ramsey was remarkable. If he didn't get that interception at the end, game would have been an OT. The Raiders probably drove down, got in the field goal range, and kicked the field goal, which would won the game in overtime. But if it wasn't for Jalen Ramsey, yeah, Buddy did his thing. So kudos, big ups for Big Daddy Ramsey, baby, who saved the game. And Jalen Phillips had a bounce the ball too. He had an interception too. So that was really 3 interceptions. Yes, that the Dolphins must have done. Dolphins did pretty decent. But the offense, y'all got to get it together. Y'all cannot come off a bye week and say it's all cool and dandy with that foolishness. Y'all almost lost the game today, and that was not cool. Alrighty. Game leaders, as like I said, A. O'Connell had 24 for 41 for 271 yards, 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. Tua Tago had 28 for 39 for 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. On the rushing, Jay Jacobs had 14 carries for 39 yards. Marshall had 22 carries for 86 yards. On the receiving, D. Adams had 7 receptions for 82 yards and a touchdown. And old Big Daddy Tyreek had a big monstrous day as he had 10 receptions for 146 yards and a touchdown. Hill is a beast when it comes to that ball thrown by Tua. And Big Daddy got that speed to go get it, and in she goes for the TD. Yes, Hill do not play. Exactly. That's why that connection between Tua and Hill is on fire, and it cannot be stopped. Alrighty. Total yards. Raiders had 296 total yards to Miami 422 total yards. Turnovers. Both of them had 3 apiece. First downs, Raiders had 12 to Miami 21, but with all those mistakes and all that pathetic sluggish, you almost lost the game. Time of possession, Raiders had 274 to Miami 32 minutes and 15 seconds to the Raiders 27 minutes and 45 seconds. Yes, it don't matter. Numbers is numbers. You know, Dolphins controlled the damn game. Dolphins had it. Dolphins was in overdrive with this, but with those mistakes and penalties, the Dolphins almost lost it. And that's sad. You know, y'all had a bye week to get everything together with that loss in Germany against the Chiefs, 21-14. And y'all come back sluggish. Come on now, Dolphins. Y'all got to get it together. Because, just like I said, Friday, we play them Jets in their backyard, 3 p.m. And you cannot go through that foolishness. That's right. Y'all see the schedule. Yes, y'all see the schedule. In week 12, we got those New York Jets. And we cannot have that foolishness. Yes, we cannot have that foolishness. We got to come in there correct, come in there firing off both offense and defense. And if it wasn't for Ramsey, but Ramsey came up big and strong. Can Ramsey and the Dolphins defense give us that same play in week 12 as we face them Jets? Can we do it with our team, offense and defense? And can we put up enough points to go 8-3? Or would the Jets go ahead and slap the Dolphins in the mouth and give them a loss, dropping them to 7-4? All right, we're gonna find out. Friday is the kickoff, 3 p.m. in MetLife Stadium. Of course, I'm all excited. I'm happy. I can't wait. Yes, sir. I cannot wait. Boy, I'm gonna get on and popping with this bad boy here as the Dolphins face the Jets in their backyard. Just like I said, are we gonna come home with the victory and go 8-3 and stay in full control of the East, AFC East, or will the Jets slap us in the mouth, go to 5-5, and knocking on Buffalo back and ours for that number 1 position? All right. Thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I got more great sports scores and football coming your way. Y'all just stay tuned with your host Ron here, 3-out with the Dolphins as we face them Jets Friday. Let's go Dolphins. As y'all know how I do, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the love and support. But as always, I'm out. And I'll see you Friday. Peace.